President Trump, you're the man, bro. It is a damn travesty what they're doing to you. I'll be donating to you, my man. Let's get it done.
Let's get it done. Congratulations, sir. Sean Strickland.
Game over, libtards. Game over. Yeah, 5 till midnight. Week 39. How do you like the new thumbnail? You guys like it? We're out here, Limp Bizkit Americans.
No one probably knows.
Limp Bizkit Americans. Dude,
Somebody
Limp
noticed.
Bizkit played at the bar I went to on Saturday.
Really?
No
way.
Limp Bizkit?
Not like actually Limp Bizkit, but like people were playing Limp Bizkit on the jukebox, which was
I
surprising.
thought you meant Fred Durst showed up at your bar and played like his song.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Phoenix is cool for that.
So cool.
You know what? There's a video that that's
Just pull it up. We don't have to talk about it.
I'm getting there.
Also, Tyler, now your mic is too low.
Yeah. Okay, but what we're going to talk about today, we're going to start out with talking about Strickland and his win against, what's that guy? I don't know, some Hispanic dude. JC, where are you? You in the comments? I need you right now, buddy. I need you.
Wasn't his name like Islam or something like that? I can't remember.
No. So the Paul Strickland was the co-main. Islam was fighting Dustin Poirier on the title bout.
Correct.
Okay, I got you.
And Islam won, like I said. Of course.
That was a bummer. I was rooting for Dustin.
Dude, I don't know. I cannot believe so many people were saying that Dustin Poirier had a chance. I thought it was 95% Islam. He didn't totally dominate. But
Dustin's a great fighter. It's not like but
obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, okay, Dustin Poirier is an amazing fighter. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that Islam is from this incredible program that I love, and they've all performed extraordinarily well. And Islam, Mechika, I don't know how to pronounce it. He's the best of them all after Khabib. I don't know. I didn't see this going any other way. But regardless, Trump was indicted, and now it seems like his popularity is only growing. I don't know. Hard to tell. Polls are fake. Peter Thiel. Anybody have anything to say? We did make it the thumbnail, but
polls are fake and gay.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at a Pew Research poll, and it pretty much said that unfavorability and favorability amongst both candidates is extremely low. Trump is slightly more favorable than Biden, but it's not an insane amount. I think it's 4% difference. But yeah, I can't help but wonder if these indictments are on purpose, because they're we were able to rein Trump in pretty damn well the first time around and box him in, and he eventually celebrated all the stuff we were trying to get him to do. So we don't like Biden anymore, and he's a little too unpredictable, and people kind of realize the clown show for what it is. So maybe it's better off if we indict Trump and get everybody freaking out about it. Oh, nice, look at that. If we get everybody worked up about Trump, and then they'll all go support him, which is exactly what they're doing. I mean, I refuse to believe that the people that were able to propagandize millions and millions of people aren't smart enough to see that their actions sometimes backfire. I mean, it literally is that obvious, and it's right in front of everybody's faces that as soon as they do something with Trump, that he just gets more popularity. But I guess I should just add the caveat at the very end of this that the Twitter response and the polls and stuff, Typo, Adam, and Pat and I talked about this on my show last week, but Twitter presence and the way that people interact about things, talk about things on Twitter, isn't always indicative of the real world outcomes, which I think we may be mistaking here. So I know that's a lot, but that's kind of where my mind is on this stuff.
It's also too early to really matter. It's things, so much can change. We don't even know if Trump and Biden or either one of them is actually going to be on the ballot. I never would even consider that any other election, even 2020, but that's a real consideration this year. It feels so weird.
I think that's why Biden's trying to get that peace deal or ceasefire, at least a ceasefire, at least for a moment, until the Democratic convention's over. Because
Netanyahu rejected that ceasefire.
Of course
as far
he did.
As I know. Yeah, but you're going to hear all about Hamas, how Hamas should release the hostages, even though there's more Palestinian hostages in captured by the IDF than there is Israeli or American hostages.
Those ones don't count.
Yeah, no, right.
I was driving to the gym the other day between my parents' house and the gym, and I saw a billboard, and it was bring them back home. It was showing a hostage, and I was like, oh, cool. Well, this is in New Jersey, USA, so I don't know who this is for.
Bro,
who
they
is this for? Did they
Look,
bring
there's-
is Hamas in fucking fucking Paramus? Like, is that where they are? Are they in Secaucus? Do I have to go to Secaucus? Who is this for?
There's sleeper cells. That's what we're supposed to believe. Everybody says, "Oh, there's all these sleeper cells all over the United States." Well, I mean, if they didn't start activating after we just poured billions of dollars over there, then I don't know what the fuck's gonna get them to activate. It's almost like that's bullshit.
Yeah, it was so dumb. Anyway, like politics is a lot like baseball, like in election years, where it's like it doesn't matter till October. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. Like, there's 162 games in baseball. It's like right now, like Phillies, like the Yankees and Phillies are doing good, but Philly fans like Phillies are first. I'm like, it's fucking June 1st. Who gives a fuck? You know, it's like you still have 5 months left of baseball to play. Same with politics. Like Sam said, it's like who the fuck knows who's gonna be on this ballot by October or November?
Yeah,
it's
always
anybody. Who cares?
It's always like people that go on like a 4-0 run in football, and they're like, "Oh, they're going to the Super Bowl," and then they end up like an 8-game losing streak after that, and they're not even in during the playoffs. And you're like, "Oh
yeah, never mind." And then the Bengals win, and you're like, "What the heck is going on here?"
Wait it out.
Or some terrible team like the Giants or something.
No, they never.
Yeah, we'll probably get like another October surprise of some sort that'll like, I don't know, shift the balance, and everyone really don't know where, like, if it's true, if it's false, if they block something from being reported again. You never know.
I mean, I think we kind of saw this in, what was it, 2022 with the
only
midterm
October
elections
surprise
where
would be if the Mets win the World Series.
Dude, no, screw you and your Ken Griffin ass team. That guy is the freaking financial criminal against us all. By the way, GME is going off again, but sorry, I interrupted somebody.
Freaking. Oh, no, that's
the
okay.
heck.
Sorry.
Kyle, if you had that clip to share, put it up. Bring it up. We'll finish talking about this first, but if
Oh,
you pull
no,
it
it
up,
was,
I'll share it.
it was literally just something about Fred Durst, so I don't know how relevant it is, but we can go back there.
Okay, Trump. This indictment. You guys get what I'm trying to do here. I keep explaining it. Nobody listens to me. That's fine. I don't listen to myself. So the Trump indictment, the one thing I've noticed that I really, really don't like is that there seems to be, and maybe this is just political posturing, but especially from the same people that talk so much crap about like the criminal justice system and the cops and everything. Trump gets indicted or convicted of crimes, and they're finally like, "Oh, he's a felon. He can't be president." It's like that proves it.
Yeah,
it's now infallible. The criminal justice system totally works.
Both sides in this situation are so fake and gay. I'm sorry.
Hey,
People are saying, "Oh my god."
No, well, they're saying like he's not like it's a moral thing. It's like, oh, he's convicted of a crime. Now he's not okay to be the president. It's like, no, it doesn't matter, man. It's like, this is not, you now trust this same system? Like, it was always fake. Just like the anti-war right was fake. As soon as Israel pops off, they're all banging the war drum and sending billions to Israel. It was never real.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is crossing like a threshold. It is like history happening in real time. Like, we don't know what, like, if they can use this against Trump. If there's real opposition down the line, then who's to say they won't do this again? Because this has never been, I mean, whatever, like it or not, it's never been done before, not in this level. I mean, maybe Nixon would have been. It was almost guaranteed he was probably going to be impeached, removed. But
even Nixon was actually committing a crime. Like, he was breaking into a building. Like, that was like, if anything, more of a crime.
No, he wasn't. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
My point was,
no. It's very important.
More of a crime. Breaking into something still more of a crime than what Trump did. Is my point. Who gives a shit?
Okay,
I don't
but
shit about
Nixon.
Whatever.
Okay.
Point,
no,
Sam,
dude. Let me say this. I know your point. I need to defend Nixon. You're defending the deep state right now, Adam. That's why.
I said I don't care. I prefaced with I don't care. I was just trying to make a B&E reference is more than paying off a whore to shut up. Is my point. That was it. Go on. Say your dumb Nixon thing.
My bad. I get autistic about Nixon. He did the Clean Air Act. I love him.
Yeah, no shit.
But Nixon fucking, he did, like, explicitly, even in the Watergate trial, he didn't do that. Like, he didn't break in. Nobody says that he had knowledge of it besides people that just, like, don't know the cases of it. The actual people informed of it, they know he didn't have knowledge of it. But he learned about it and he lied about it, and they used that to screw him over. It was all a plot to get him out, in my opinion, in Minecraft.
Yeah, the whole reporting scenario with it's very interesting too, because the reporter that broke it was not a journalist. It was like a complete. I think he was a naval intelligence officer actually, and all of a sudden he just like rises to stardom. Actually, it's Bob Woodward, the guy that gets to write books
Yeah.
every year for each presidency. It's
Yeah.
him. He's the one that broke the story, and he was a
Deep Throat,
no-name before this. Yeah. Yep.
which was gay.
Was it Deep Throat? Was that what he
Yeah.
called himself?
Yeah. Oh,
that
some
not have a-
Nixon fucking guy, you know, you gave me shit for I said I don't care. Yeah, it was Deep Throat, stupid.
I didn't give you. Look, I just wanted everybody to know about it. I'm sorry. My autism kicked in. I apologize for stepping on your joke again. I'm the worst. And I agree with that. And I'm going to shut up now.
Yeah, no, it's just like with Trump, who gives a shit? Like legitimately, who gives a fuck? Like if you were truly like, I mean, so many people do care. I don't know. It's the same shit. It's just such a tribalism thing. Don't, Sam, I swear to God, I'll pull this whole fucking broadcast if you play this video. I will hit end stream.
It's any like popular right-wing president has to be like shamed if they can't be reined in by the deep state. This is Nixon. Nixon was one of them. He was blatantly talking about like the media is the enemy, the deep state, like the CIA. And then Trump kind of does the same thing. Where a lot of people, like a lot of my parents' age, they really like what's his name, Reagan. But Reagan was, I don't know. He was more in line with
Boomer's
him.
wet dream.
Yeah, he was more in line with him. He just kind of like said things, but he didn't really step out of bounds. He did everything they really wanted and passed a bunch of stuff that was ridiculous and harmful. But Nixon and Trump are like these. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. Nixon was more of a renegade, but Trump, I think it's just his rhetoric. I think it's just because progressives had this mindset that after Obama, we can't go back. And Donald Trump was like, no, actually, I'm going to be a 90s Democrat. And they're like, what? This is insane.
Yeah, it was beyond the pale at that point because they spent 8 years of Obama calling everybody every single ism, under the sun and demonizing specifically white people. I like how Sam is maintaining eye contact with the camera as he's eating. But they spent, those 8 years under Obama basically using up all of their social capital, if that's the right word I'm looking for here, to, shake their fist in the face of average white dudes to tell them how awful they are. And then as soon as you get a white dude that comes in that speaks like a blue collar dude as president, then now that is just beyond the pale. So then, orange man bad at all costs.
Yeah, I mean, if this isn't even more obvious than it's a fucking political assassination, I don't know what is.
Yeah, it's very clearly a political assassination. Yeah. Well, I think that's why, my family loves the man. They love him even more now. Like it's no going back. Like,
dude, I saw a clip of a black guy who's like, he's like, I am a lifelong Democrat. But he's like, I'm voting for Trump. He's like, they're giving him the people treatment. He's like, they ain't giving him the billionaire treatment.
if you're a black dude, you could go viral so much right now just by stating stuff like that online. I'm giving this advice to you. If you want to be viral and be like corded in by the conservative media, just like state that.
You're just saying do the Candace Owens or the Hodge twins fucking treatment. Go all in on Israel and then, say about how bad the Democrats are. Do the Jack Murphy playbook of Democrat to deplorable. And especially if you're black, you could really sell it if you're black. But like if you're white, people like get into it, but not as much. But like, I'll tell you what, man, there's nothing that some white people love more than a fucking black person agreeing with them.
That's true. That is true. That's a common theme. Also, common theme: older black guys love wearing gloves at the gym. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about. But I
holy shit.
Yeah, but I asked my black friend, asked my black young friend, I was like, "What's that about?" He's like, "I don't know, dude." but like that's the thing. So anybody out there, I'm not knocking it. I just don't know why it's a thing. I just want to know the answer because older white dudes aren't really glove wearers. It's just an older black dude thing. They wear like the mechanics gloves, and I'm like, should I be doing that? Is that gonna save my hands from like looking like shit? That's funny. Anyway,
great.
Keep that in mind next time you gym goers go to the gym. Look for older black guys wearing gloves.
I'll keep an eye out. I never noticed that.
I don't think there are any black guys that go. There's one dude. I think he's a boxer that goes to my gym, but there's like some black women that go. I don't think there's many black guys that go to my gym. Come to think of it. No.
I doubt there's any at mine.
Got another video for you.
I've never seen him.
You know what's going on here?
Oh yeah, dude.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is the Civil War I did not expect.
Dude, I mean, like, number one, like the confidence in the drums, but check out this lady right here. Look at her. Look at her dancing.
I know, dude. It's so weird.
But she's just barely swaying. She can barely move. And it's like, I feel like 6 months ago, these people would be on the same side. Whose side is everybody on? Who do we
Well, I was
prefer?
gonna say this is hard for me.
Oh, it shouldn't be hard at all.
No, I'm on the pro-Palestine side.
Yeah, the pro-Palestine
Because
side.
The pro-Palestine side right now is not shoving dicks in kids' faces.
All right, dude.
So I'm
This
totally
is-
good with the side that hates Israel.
But
I'm
also, like,
This is what we're going to war over. I'm gonna complain the whole time. I'm just saying.
you don't look. You don't have to join in on either side. Just fucking stand back and watch. You know what they say? They say enjoy the decline. So you know what? Grab a fucking drink, get nice jacked and tan, and just fucking enjoy. Because that's what I'm gonna do.
Where's this at?
Philly.
This in Philadelphia.
You
Yeah.
Is it Philly? Damn.
Yes.
Wow, guys. What's going on in Philly?
dude, why does she have
This
bubbles?
is the nation. Dude, the Constitution was like ratified here. What the hell?
Don't you feel silly if you're at a pride parade and people walk up and they're like going against genocide? Like, doesn't pride feel stupid? Like, what are you even marching for?
It's
You
all
won
done.
everything.
Good point. It's a good point.
It is a good point. But I mean, I mean, this is like what out left could out left the other retard. Like, this is bad. This is just two lefty groups going at it. I mean, like, good, I guess. You know, that's a change of pace. Let
Oh
that
my
happen
God,
for a little
they're
bit.
wearing a mask.
Oh, well, that's surprising to you, is it?
Oh, I just can't. I don't know, dude.
Dude,
I still get
Brother Bear, there's a guy at my gym who walks in with a mask on, takes it off to work out, and then puts it back on and then leaves. So, like, what are we talking about?
That's so
He's
crazy.
showing his virtue.
Yes, exactly. It's not about actually being concerned about getting sick or cleanliness or anything like that. It's just
Well,
about looking like a good person.
I would consider wearing one at a pride parade. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Did we lose
Put
Luke?
something in
Why?
your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh, wow.
think he fell out. He fell out. He couldn't make it. Civil War was too much. We chose pro Palestine, and he couldn't handle it, dude. He was like, no. He's gonna go work on Chase Oliver's campaign now.
Have you guys heard of the... Oh, yeah, Adam. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that. What's up with you and Chase Oliver's campaign, bro? How was that?
You know what?
We're glad to have you back. I'm
want-
glad that Chase is giving you time off.
I wanted to do a bit, and I just didn't have time. But I wanted to have like milk in my mouth, and you asked me that, and be like, "It was fine." Spit it out all over my fucking shirt. But I just got back from the gym too late. I just physically didn't have time to even get milk. So, but the thing of me doing that, it's funny, right? Okay.
It's the thought that counts.
It's all that counts. It's a visual. To put it in your head. I was gonna do it. I just didn't have time. Yeah, no, that was a good roast. That was That was the worst week for me to miss the only show I ever missed.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You kind of got to make up for it on Thursday. Or well,
Yeah,
Wednesday
that's
night.
true. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
It's depressing knowing we're going to have a civil war about nothing worth fighting and dying
Facts.
over. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right,
Yeah,
Brad.
dude,
These
once
are-
again, enjoy the fucking decline. Sit
Yeah.
back in your house. Make sure you're locked and loaded. And if anybody comes near you and they want to start some shit, just let them know there will be no shit. But if you want to go over there and fight with all the queers for Palestine or, you know, the kid diddlers, you can go do that. But hey, this property here is neutral territory. If you want to come up, have some brisket and ribs and stuff, and, you know, we could share and trade, I'm all good with it. But when you start bringing that shit to my house, nah.
How far are you from Philly?
Me? Oh, well, I'm like 6 hours away.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
he's the other side. I'm 30 minutes away.
Oh, this is your
Okay, so
back
Pride
alley.
Pride was actually in Pittsburgh on this past weekend, and it was Pride. There were a couple other events that were going on down there. I think there was like a Pirates game. There's all sorts of shit going on down in Pittsburgh. You know where I was at this weekend? Pittsburgh.
Shit's getting out of hand, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pride, Palestine. wonder what the gay was the gays for Palestine there. I feel like that's their thing. That would be their
Yeah, what would they do?
event.
Were they just kind of like stand back like
that's the Venn
where do we
diagram.
go?
That's the Venn
They're
diagram.
like-
They're in the middle.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, guys, please, no.
There's like 8 of them.
Yeah.
Just trying to push back a bunch of fat dudes and chaps and a bunch of fucking frail college kids.
Yeah. I don't even know if there was really a Muslim in that crowd.
No, it's all white college kids from the burbs.
Yeah.
Like it always is.
It's so embarrassing.
Every single time. White people are the worst.
Agreed.
Yeah. If they didn't make it seem like protesting mattered, like if they because people protest all the time and you think it matters, but it really doesn't. It only matters when they want it to matter. So, but now it makes everyone that all these lefties feel like, oh, then protesting does actually make change or mean something, when it really doesn't. It's just whenever they want it to.
Yeah.
So, but when in doubt, the left will always protest something.
Yeah. It's true. Only the right just protest Trump's arrest and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck else they protest.
Yeah, if the right is protesting, it's going to be a false flag for sure. About that.
100%. Yeah. You want Patriot Front guys in khakis doing slow rolls across grass like they're fucking like they're James Bond.
Yeah, they just let him in the Capitol. Like, hey, come on, dude, take over. You're in. Oh,
Yeah, go hang out. Nancy Pelosi desk. You see that hallway right there? You go 3 doors down. Don't go to the first door there because that's Chuck Schumer's desk. But if you go 1 more in, there's Nancy Pelosi's desk there. The door should be unlocked. Just let me know if it's not. Go in there and do whatever you want.
Yeah, seriously. They're just letting them in.
Yeah.
Get stepping
guys
out of the
know-
way of the security camera.
Do you guys know that Amy Schumer is Chuck Schumer's
Yes.
niece?
Yeah.
I did not know
Not
that.
Not niece, cousin.
Oh, I
Cousins
actually
are
didn't know
cousins.
that.
I don't think they're. Yeah, I think they're cousins.
She looks inbred, so.
Yeah, she sucks, and she sucks too. Yeah, cousin. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
PBS.org.
Yeah,
Chuck
yeah.
Schumer gets his famous cousin Amy Schumer to help him push gun control plan. How about you control your diet, you little piggy mislooking ass?
She does
Damn
look
it.
like Miss Piggy, dude.
Yeah.
She really does. That's
I
wild.
never liked her. Not
No,
at one
actually,
time,
so
not ever.
when
No, her
she was-
first special was funny as hell.
Not
I
even
never
before that. Even before that, when she was like an unknown, she used to go on Opie and Anthony all the time, and she was like actually would say wild shit. She was actually
Oh,
kind of
really?
cool. Yeah, and then as soon as she saw a spark of fame, it was just gone. That whole personality was just to get into the club, and then it was out.
Gotcha.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because I remember her being funny.
Yeah, I said
15
that.
year ago. Yeah, no. I mean,
coming Opie and Anthony. Yeah, but that was.
But I never watched that.
After that, after that first special, that was really it.
Do you feel like female comedians get astroturfed more than male comedians?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they get treated differently because they have some benefits, but they do have a lot of negatives. Like there are
Yeah,
cards
they're not
stacked
funny.
against them.
That's one of them.
No, Leonardo Josie is hilarious.
You just
Who
okay.
That's the end of the list.
Who just did this Tom Brady roast? What was that?
Oh,
Nikki
Nikki
Glaser
Glazer
is
is
good.
funny.
Okay, we're doing
Whitney Cummings is funny. Very funny. Taylor Tomlinson's pretty good.
No,
Okay. But Nikki
This is
Glazer, Whitney Cummings.
this is a bummer because no one knows who she is, but she should be way more famous. My friend Sarah Bell, she's actually filming her first special in Philly, I think next month. She's fucking
Nice.
great. In fact, if anybody has seen me at Libertarian conventions doing comedy, she has opened for me multiple times. She's fucking great. But she should
Well.
be more well known.
Yeah. Well,
Many such
yeah.
cases.
Oh, I don't know. I sometimes I always feel like there's some new female comedian on Netflix. I'm like, I've never heard of this person.
Well,
How do you
yeah,
do
but Netflix
special?
is also just pushing agendas, so it's
Yeah, that's true.
that's the worst thing. It's they put Hannah Gatsby did that whole entire everybody's gay special where it was like Hannah Gatsby and Friends type thing. And it was all these these queer comics, and I was like, I'm gonna give this trailer a genuine watch. I go, comedy's subjective, but if you find it funny, you will laugh even through
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not gonna be a dick. I'm gonna genuinely watch this trailer, and I will laugh if it's funny. And I just sat there and I was like, where's a knife? Like, where's a knife so I can stab my fucking throat? It's like this sucks. It was so fucking bad. It was so fucking bad because like they can't joke about anything besides like their identity. That's their whole life, right? So like they can't just be trans and like have a joke about like a sink not working. It's always like, I'm trans and my friends are like this, and like I'm gay and I'm like this. It's like I'm a lesbian. It's like we got it. Have you tried being funny though? Because you can also be funny.
This is similar, but like in 2017, 18, it was like every comedy special was basically like 30 minutes of anti-Trump jokes. Like every special. That was
every comic in New York doing a set.
It was so annoying. I stopped watching them for like 4 years because like I'm tired of I can't get through it. I just can't get through it.
Sometimes I would do sets at the Stand during that time, right? In New York. So it's like Union Square, it's like 15th Street, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And it's someone just had to be like, and Trump's awful, and the crowds are like they're just like a standing O, and I'm like, I'm talking about my dick. I don't know about you guys, but like this is fucking hack shit. Like this is so hack. I mean, even Trump said it. I mean, even Gillis said it when he was like, he's like, I do stand up in New York a lot. He's like, Trump's funnier than most comics in New York. He's like, he would bury you. He's like, you're shitting on him. He's like, he would bury you on stage. And he's right. Like he's right. Like Trump is like, you could hate him. But I'm not a huge fan of the guy, right? Obviously, for all
you'd be in jail.
I think we all have our issues with Trump that are legitimate. The five of us. But he's funny. I'm not gonna sit here and be like he's not funny. He's genuinely hilarious.
I'd love to sue Rosie O'Donnell just to take some money out of her fat ass pockets. I'd love to look at me. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired.
Like genuinely hilarious. Like good at roasting. He's quick on his feet. Like he could be like legitimately a good comic if he worked at it. You know what I'm saying? Like but like these other again like these lib comics like these open micers want to shit on him. It's like, dude, you wish you could be as funny as Trump.
Yeah.
You're a fucking theater kid living with 7 other theater kids trying to make it in comedy in fucking Brooklyn. You fucking loser.
Yeah.
In a polycule.
Him basically being like halfway comedian, halfway politician. I think why he was ascended by the people because they were just people just loved it.
Dude, watching him, I know this has been said 1,000 times, but like watching him just rip through that line in that first GOP debate in 2016, I was like, oh man, these guys have no idea what they're in for. I know. Like they had no, and then they tried it, right? Because it's so not their person. So I remember Rubio's like, and then you were like, boo, you fucking hack, bring back the other guy. He's funnier. like that's what was happening.
Yeah, we'll never get that back. He's goated after 2016. But that's where it kind of pretty much ends for me. He's goated from that.
Yeah, I agree with you. It was legitimately hilarious in those fucking even the Hillary debates. He was like crushing.
Oh, the Hillary debates were fucking legendary.
Like you'd be in jail. It's like, and the crowd's like, "Fucking mic drop, boom!"
Yeah.
everyone.
You treated it like it was a roast more than.
But that's what you should do, honestly. In now times, like 100%, I would just be like, Tony Hinchcliffe, write my fucking debate for me.
Who is this?
This is a female comic that you guys are all gonna love.
Sam simping, guys.
Oh, you're about to simp. I swear to God, you're about to simp. Okay, 1 minute uninterrupted stand-up comedy, and then we'll talk about it.
Trishan, obviously not that great at your job. You've been shocked before.
This is the end. I'm very bad at this. I'm the worst producer ever. I'm not Brian Redban. God damn it, I suck.
Brian Redman got fired, so be careful.
From what? Oh, Rogan. From Rogan?
Joe Rogan?
No, I thought you... Well, yeah, but that was 10 years ago, dude.
It was more than that, probably.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I thought you meant from Kill Tony. Like, he's half of Kill Tony, by the way. Like, he is half of Kill Tony.
Play the fucking clip. I'm sucking Redban's dick.
Yes, Daddy.
As a teacher now, I've never known less in my life. This guy was trying to convince me the other day that slavery was bad. Dog, that was peak America. We're still chasing that high. If you think that money can't buy happiness, You need to reconsider slavery. Imagine having the fattest stack of greenbacks at the auction. They bring out David Lucas. The biggest 3/5 anyone's ever fucking seen. I mean, I would buy the hell out of that guy in the olden days. Nowadays, all you get is kids. And all the cute colors are always sold out. Thanks, Obama.
Okay, Helena.
I lost the tab. Where's the tab?
Thank you.
Okay.
Jesus.
What do you think?
There weren't any jokes in there.
Just
Like,
so we're
there's no
clear,
punchlines.
I'm
I
not
thought her
saying
delivery needs work, but the jokes I thought were kind of funny.
this isn't the best stand-up comedy ever. It's more of hilarious that she came on Kill Tony and said that, like shock value.
Yeah, she was just.
She's
being,
got
like,
potential though. She's new.
hilariously racist, but like it's not like. But there wasn't like a setup. She was just like, slavery was cool, right? Like it's like okay, that's your premise. That's your premise,
like,
right? We're there, right? We're a quarter, maybe 2/3, because premise is half of it, right? So it's like okay, but where's the punch? Like it's like you can't just be like slavery's cool. Anyway, David Lucas is 3/5 fat, right? Like it's like you gotta hit us.
There kind of has to be like a high and a low.
There has to be
right?
a punch.
Yeah.
There's no punch. You just said a thing that was shocking, and we're like, okay, where's this going? Right? Like you have me fine. Like, I don't care what the topic. I don't care what the setup is, but there has to just be something there. For me, it's just like okay, she just tried to be edgy but just missed the mark because there's no follow through with it. I'm just critiquing as a comic now. I'm just boring everybody.
Yeah, I just felt like the premise could be something, but her delivery was pretty terrible. It was it just continually dug herself worse, and I don't know. I think it was just because it was a, like you said, edgy topic. That's what makes it funny. It's my style.
Listen, love edgy, right? That's great, but you can't be edgy for the sake of edgy. It's not funny. It's hack.
Yes.
It's hack.
Yes, I
if you just
agree.
go up there and you're like whatever, and you're like okay, so I did a show one
Like
time.
Sam Hyde.
Yeah. I did a show one time, and it was like the guy stacked it was too many comics on the show, but like he just put like the younger comics up front, right? And then it was like the more like veteran guys like me and my friends, right?
Mhm.
So I was the first like of the veteran comics to go up, and the guy before me was like the last new comic to go up. And this is a show. This is a paid show, a $40 ticket show. Like right, this is like this isn't an open mic. This is like 2 years ago. The guy just goes up there and says faggot, I don't know, 5 million times. Like just every other word was faggot. And there was no joke. There's no funny, right? He's just saying the word to get like and then the audience is like, what the fuck did we just listen to for like 7 minutes? Like this guy just yelled faggot for like 7 minutes straight on the stage. And we paid for it. And then I had to get up and I was like, what's that faggot talking about? Crushed. But it's just crazy. It's like you need a punchline.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You can't just say things like.
Yeah. I think I think Sam Hyde does it intentionally. I don't think he's really trying to make jokes. I really think he goes to like liberal areas and says the most like offensive things to these people and just records it and puts it online. Like I don't know. Maybe I don't, because I watched one of his stand-ups and it was just like 5 minutes of him just talking the most shit about George Floyd and like Kenosha or something. Like it was just, and I was like, dude, where's the joke? There was no joke, but the whole thing's a joke. Like he's just trying to. Well, he got a bunch of people in the crowd to leave. Like that's what they did. But I mean, if that's what you're trying to do, then going up there and saying faggot 50 times with no joke will probably get people to. I would feel uncomfortable.
It is. It's not funny. It's just like I was like I know this is gonna crush if I say this. I know it because everyone's so uncomfortable. If I just come up there and then they're gonna find that funny, and it did work. But like that guy was fucking. It was nuts.
Did you know that guy?
No, I never seen him again either. I remember Neil was there. Neil was on the show with me, and I remember looking at him being like, "Bro, what is happening right now?" And he's like, "I don't know, dude. Good luck."
Good luck.
Like it's fucking crazy. Yeah, it was nuts.
Jeez, that's
Also,
weird.
roasts are hard too. I've only done a handful of roasts in my time, and I love them. I've judged more than I've done because judging is way more fun. Doing them's hard as fuck. Like, it really is hard. Like, Tony Hinchcliffe, like, crushed that Tom Brady roast. Like, Nicky Glazer crushed that Tom Brady roast. Like, it's a really hard thing to do.
Dude, I mean, this is kind of nerdy, but like, I think like, I don't know why, but our society's like obsession with roast is pretty weird. It's almost like a religious sacrifice that you throw someone up there so all of America can make fun of this person, this star of a person. I don't know. It's kind of weird that like, they were a thing for a while. It was like every year they were coming out with
on
Comedy Central. And they were just picking any. I mean, Trump even has one, for God's sakes. Our president did a roast back in like 2012 or something like that. It's crazy. They were huge. I mean, the Netflix one with Tom Brady was pretty good. Everyone around here loved it when Tony Hinchcliffe made fun of that like black lesbian no-name comedian that she was probably there for exactly why Tony's head didn't check off the boxes.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Do you know who she is?
Yeah, I know of her. Yeah. I've seen her on some other stuff. Well, I also seen her around New York before.
Oh, okay. Do you do a lot of comedy in New York?
No, not a lot. I mean, I would say like once a month.
Gotcha.
I was just there Saturday or the other week, whatever.
Wow. Is Philly a good comedy scene?
Yes. I arguably, I would say the second best in the country. Fuck LA. LA sucks. I would say it's New York and Philly are the two best.
Have you ever been down to Austin?
I'm going in August.
Oh, dope, dude. That seems to be a new-ish.
Well, because Rogan moved down there, so.
Yeah.
Shane just moved down there.
Oh, really? Gillis? Wow.
But so did all his crew. So like a lot of my friends moved down there too, like Lemaire and like Sean Gardini and all those guys moved down too.
Yeah,
so they're all down there too.
Is he from Pennsylvania?
Who?
Shane.
Yeah, he's from fucking College Town or something. Like west of Philly, like out like close, not closer to Kyle, but like on the way to Kyle.
Gotcha.
Or he's from Mechanicsburg. Or he's from Mechanicsburg, maybe.
Mechanicsburg, yeah, I think it's like 2 hours north.
Mechanicsburg.
Yeah, with the BURG. Yeah,
there's a lot of burgs here.
There's a lot of burgs. Pittsburgh's not the only burg. It just
it's funny. Yeah. Pittsburgh's about 45 minutes south. I work in Greensburg. What other? I know there are other burgs I can think off of.
Why? Why so many burgs?
I don't fucking know. I'm not from here.
Yeah, I am. I couldn't give you a straight
answer. This is the Kyle question. You got a question about Staten Island, I forgot.
Kyle, did you always live in Pennsylvania?
For most of my life. I went to college out in Ohio for about 1.5 years.
Is your parents from there too?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Wow.
I just realized you stopped shaving your head too.
No, I mean I just did it once.
Okay. I thought you were gonna keep it up.
No, maybe. I'm going for a haircut again because my barber's a good dude. But my wife went and got. I paid for her to get her hair done. I figured
she got her hair shaved too.
Yeah, she did. She was like a leukemia patient now.
Your beard's looking solid though.
Thank you. Yeah, well, I'm probably gonna get rid of it now. The next.
Yeah,
but dude, it is hot. Like, so I'm at the point now where like if I shake my head, I could feel my beard moving. Like, there's a lot of fucking hair there.
Yeah, there is.
And you know to fucking oil it, straighten it. Like I do a lot to keep this looking fucking good. Like I look homeless when I first get up, but then I like take real good care of it. So I don't know. It's time to get rid of it because we're gonna be going down to Florida next month, and I know I'm gonna be fucking dying if I have this beard on me. So it's gonna go.
For sure. Where the fuck does Sam go?
I don't know.
He just disappears. He's like a fucking cat, dude.
Is he getting more food?
Probably. It's fucking weird. Germantown is actually a fucking place in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I
JC.
didn't know that.
Since towns often grew up around a large castle, lots of Germantown names, and in Berg, ditto people named for such towns. Well, there is a Germantown in Pennsylvania, but that's interesting. But look at that.
Wow.
If Sam was here to produce this show and not JC, we would have fucking got that.
There's a sign when you come into Vandergrift, which is where I live, and it says the first worker-owned town, which I think is interesting because there was like a steel factory right over the hill. And it's weird because I've grown up around steel mills literally my entire life. So when I was a kid, there was a transmission shop right across the street from us, and I lived there until I was about 5. And then when my mom and dad officially split up, I lived literally like not even like a block away from a giant steel mill. And then I lived in that area generally for probably like the next 5-6 years. And then we moved a couple miles up the road, not very, very far. So we could still like walk there if we wanted to. And then now, now that I'm all grown up, literally I can like look right outside my front door and I see a steel mill down there. Yeah, if Sam was still at the computer, you'd just get more homoerotic banana eating.
Yeah, but that's kind of what we're here for, I think.
Yeah, he was starting to chew into the microphone, and that shit drives me nuts. I know he's not doing it on purpose, but that shit just fucking, it's like nails on a chalkboard.
Some ghetto-ass ASMRs with that.
Dude, isn't it like 8 o'clock? Why is he eating like constantly at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, you think he would have like muscle? Like he's like trying to bulk, but like he's skinny fat, so it blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like, right? It's crazy.
It's like, what are you doing that's so important that you can't eat before the podcast? You know?
I mean,
like,
I think it's a bit, honestly. I think it's just a bit now that he's doing that on the podcast. But like, I don't even eat as much as I should. I'm trying to like get legitimately bigger and muscle tone than I am. And like, I don't even eat like half what I'm supposed to eat because I just can't. My stomach gets full and then I feel like I'm going to throw up if I eat too much.
Yeah, dude, I wish that was my problem. My problem is being a former fat guy, I have such a huge fucking appetite. So like right now I'm eating 2,100 calories a day, which like I can handle, but like my actual appetite, I could go for like 4,000 easy. Like,
dude, that's genuinely nuts to me. Like I'll have that protein shake I drink usually on the pod. I didn't have time to make it, but it's and then like that fills me up. But that's not like full of what I need, but it fills me up, dude, for hours. For hours.
What?
So
yeah.
Okay, so when I always think about this when I was like younger. I remember I went to Chili's once. I had the burger sliders as an appetizer. I had a full rack of ribs, a burger, a whole ton of chips, some corn before I left, corn when I was there, and then I got ice cream afterwards, and then I went home and went to sleep. Like, if you take me to Brazilian Steakhouse, it will scare you how much I can eat. Like, I can.
Oh, I love
Brazilian Steakhouse is fucking rule,
dude.
Yeah,
well, what I did, the carnivore diet, what I used to do on Fridays, because there was a barbecue restaurant right next to where I worked. Well, not right next, but like a mile or two drive away. I would get a full rack of ribs, and it's not like the restaurant full rack of ribs. It's like this big. It's like fucking this big. So I'd get this enormous rack of ribs. I'd get a half a pound of brisket, and sometimes when I was feeling really froggy, I would get a half pound of burnt ends, and I'd eat it all. Dude, I could put food down.
I probably don't eat as much, but I'm also a nicotine addict, and that like subdues my appetite most of the time.
Nicotine is a appetite suppressant. So is caffeine.
Yeah, so I only eat like twice a day.
Same, dude.
Lunch and dinner. That's all I eat.
Same. I don't even eat lunch. Dude, know what I've been big on lately? And I've been a big Uncrustable man lately. I've been pounding some Uncrustables. They're like a quick.
I never had one of those until I was in the Marine Corps of all places.
You're so good.
And they were passing them out. And I was like, what is this?
Dude, it's like 250 calories, something like that, 280 calories. So it's like a nice little caloric hit. It's like, it's healthy fats. It's peanut butter and shit. I mean, yeah, get the carbs with white bread, but who gives a fuck? There's only like fucking 6 or 7 grams of sugar in it. Which, is that not great? Yeah, who gives a fuck, though? Again, whatever. It's only 6 grams of sugar. It's the only sugar I'm eating all day. Like, who cares? So like, I'll have, like, 2. And it's like 10 grams of protein. I'm getting 20 grams of protein.
Do you want to know the best way to make a peanut butter jelly? Because I do this occasionally. If you make French toast the way that I do it, so if you have, like, a food scale, get 2 regular whole eggs. What the fuck?
Is this a bit, or do you actually put your hair in a towel?
I don't know.
I never did when I had long hair.
Did you?
Well, you're coming out as transgender.
No, that's already a thing.
So I have to protect
You did that on like the first or second episode.
Yeah.
No, but I was kidding then. It was a joke then. Now I'm truly being honest about who I always was. My name is still Sam, but
so you're not pro-Palestine. You're pride.
I'm speaking my truth.
It is kind of a trans flag towel looking kind of.
Yeah, it kind of does look like a gay.
That's why I got it.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
Anyway,
the best way to best way to make French toast: 2 whole eggs, or a little bit of cinnamon, artificial sweetener, whatever sweetener you want to use, and then add like 300 grams of eggs or however much of egg whites. Mix it all together, make your French toast, and then do the peanut butter and jelly with the French toast because you get way more protein. Oh, dude, it is to die for.
I'm just gonna say this. The Ravens spent $50,000 on Uncrustables last season. That's all I'm going to say. The Ravens are a professional sports franchise, and they made it very far in the playoffs. And Lamar Jackson won an MVP. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say. All right. I was going to say. Also, so the usual. I only know of 2 Uncrustables my whole life: grape and strawberry jelly jam, whatever the fuck. Right.
I think there's.
I just discovered. And this is not healthy, and this is more of a dessert Uncrustable. I just discovered they sell a hazelnut Uncrustable, and I bought those. And let me tell you something, that shit rips. So if you want a nice sugar, and by the way, the sugar is only like 10 grams. The other ones are 6. Not that much worse for you, but there's also like no protein benefit for you at all. So the other ones at least had the protein benefit. This had nothing.
Yeah, just drink like a protein shake and then down that too.
Exactly.
And
You get sufficient protein.
Sam, you had a prescription bottle back there. Is that an SRI or whatever they're called?
SSRIs.
It's my puberty blockers.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably fucking should be.
Now I only speak when spoken to, because while I am transgender and that does make me a woman, I'm still a misogynist.
Hey, shut up, woman.
Shut up, woman. Go make those fucking French toast things that Kyle was talking about.
All right, yeah. So this was s'mores peanut butter French toast that I made.
Ooh.
This time I remembered to put it on stick, as you can see right there.
Oh, this is your menu.
When I get back, we will try this all together. All right. So.
That looks good as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, literal graham crackers, marshmallow, peanut butter, shitload of French toast.
Jesus Christ.
That looks good as fuck.
Game here.
Yeah, no, you gotta. That looks good.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, dude, French toast rules, Uncrustables rule. They're not just for kids, or they're for professional athletes too.
So, I mean, I make French toast literally every single morning, and like my wife was surprised when like a couple months ago I decided to start making. They were, he fucking whipped out an Uncrustable right there.
Oh, he does have one. Son of a bitch.
What
flavor is that? Grape? You fucking basic bitch. Grape?
I like the grape.
Strawberry's better. Grape's good though.
It won't focus in.
Just say it.
Say it.
Say it.
Strawberry.
That's my boy. That's actually I'm impressed.
Okay,
Yeah, the strawberry one.
My wife was actually surprised when I started making. They were turkey, bacon, and egg white wraps with jalapenos and hot sauce. I started making those for breakfast, but I stopped making them. But then I went back to French toast because French toast is just so satisfying. It tastes good. It's so easy to make. And I can prepare it in like 10, 20 minutes first thing in the morning before I go to work. I was going somewhere else with that, and I completely forget where I was going.
Just to go off this comment, though, I kind of hope Trump does go to jail. Like, I don't mean this in like more of a cynical way, but like it would be fun. It would just make the election more fun. Like,
yeah. I'm going to be honest. I sincerely doubt it's going to happen. I know everybody thinks. I just don't.
I don't think the Secret Service can. I don't think. I mean, I don't know what the protocol
because
is.
My understanding is they're still debating like if he has presidential immunity because he was a former president. I don't know what the deal with that is, but once again, I think this is all just fucking smoke and mirrors. They're doing it just to keep everybody fucking entertained because there's not going to be another COVID because there's no political will for it. But yeah, no. I think you buy into too much of the idea that Trump's some threat to the establishment. People say that. I don't think he is because I think it's what he represents and the fact that people get loud and rowdy. But ultimately, like the most radical among us generally feel comfortable under Trump. And that's what the regime kind of wants. They want people to be a little bit more comfortable and not pushing things too far. Trump keeps everybody within the acceptable range of dialogue. He still does everything the establishment wants and promotes their causes. So at the end of the day, he's still an establishment candidate.
Yeah,
and I don't know how
dam.
people could... Yeah, exactly. He's not the giant wrecking ball. People say, "Oh, I want to throw the bull in China shop in there." He's not going to do that. Nikki Haley's probably going to be his vice president. Let's be honest. It could be Nikki Haley, or it's going to be Tim Scott, or somebody incredible.
Vivek. It's going to be Vivek.
No, Vivek ain't.
not.
Vivek ain't swampy enough. He's not swampy enough to be
Cleveland, clip it. Sorry, continue. I just need to.
Russia is going to add more to their production for all. Oh my God, Sam, please mute your mic. My God. But yeah,
It is June 3rd, and Vivek will be the VP.
No. he's not swampy enough. I think
I don't see it.
It tells me that they want Biden. No, well, I mean, I think they realize that Biden isn't a sustainable candidate because they're like, holy shit, we're rolling out a corpse all the time, and people really do not like him. And especially because, like, I think they miscalculated. They thought that the leftists and the Marxists would say that, oh, well, Jews are a small group, so therefore they're going to be celebrated with the left because they're a small victim group. Well, no, they took the side of the Palestinians, which I think was a miscalculated error. And Israel acts as a rogue state, as in they do whatever the fuck they want to do, regardless of what the U.S. wants. So, therefore, it's a miscalculation on their part because they thought that, once again, Jews would be at the bottom of the victim hierarchy. But no, they thought Palestinians are. So, and Biden's completely compromised by Israel. I mean, he's received the most money out of any candidate when it comes to AIPAC donations. So I think this idea that like the left is anti-Israel on like a more smaller level that has no power, yes, but on the powerful level,
I think
they're all in on Israel.
Well, the only reason I feel the Biden administration is even applying any sort of pressure is because it's an election year. If it was last year, this would not be happening.
Well,
but because it's an election year, he's trying to rein this in a little bit so he can at least save face to his voters.
He's
and be like,
he's trying to save optics.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, if you just look at it from a public perspective, it is pretty crazy though. It just like, obviously there's stuff going on behind the scenes, but just from a public perspective, the Biden administration is saying publicly like, hey, do not go into Rafah. And Netanyahu's like, no, we're doing it. We're not listening.
That's exactly what I mean, is
like,
that Israel operates as a rogue state. They do whatever the fuck they want to do, regardless of what anybody wants them to do. But yeah, and then like when it comes to Trump is saying that Biden's not doing enough. He's saying he's leaving Israel behind. So Dave DeCamp put it this way, that like the Republican Party is like the super pro-Israel party, but the Democrats are just like the pro-Israel party. But it's funny because the Israel lobby actually donates more to Democrats. If you look at the top 3 recipients of AIPAC aid, it's been Hillary Clinton.
You got to put more money on them.
And Bob Menendez.
It's because they don't have to pay the Republicans because it's an ideological thing.
Yeah,
it's not. It doesn't represent them being more supportive.
Well, it goes against their voters more. It's pissing off the Democrats' voters more, so you have to pay them more to keep them in line.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, like my understanding is that like a lot of, I hate to talk in generalities, but a lot of Jewish people do vote for Democrats, right?
Oh, that's true
I could
too.
be wrong about that, but like
yeah, it's like 90%.
Yeah, there's like a large Jewish constituent that votes for Democrats, so therefore. That lobby probably is made up of some people who just aren't Democrats and want to give the Democrats.
That's true. That's a good point.
Once again, I mean, you still see Republicans fall all over themselves. Marjorie Taylor Greene doesn't even get any AIPAC money, but she still falls all over herself to, get on her knees for Israel. And I don't know about Matt Gaetz, but Matt Gaetz has made an absolute clown of himself. Like, I think he's destroyed a lot of his credibility when it comes to the anti-war cause, because he was heroic. Don't get me wrong, absolutely heroic when it came to some of the bills that he put forth for like ending the war in Somalia or stopping funding for Ukraine. But then like he'll say, "Oh, we shouldn't abuse the people's goodwill for Israel to stop funding Ukraine." Like it's a joke. It makes him look so fucking bad because like, oh, well, we can fund Ukraine, or we can fund Israel, but like for some reason we're not supposed to fund Ukraine. Like, no, we shouldn't fund anybody. But for some reason, we always make that exception for that little country in the Middle East. Yeah,
yes, for some reason.
Matt Gaetz Matt Gaetz did get plastic surgery in his face to look better. I'm not even kidding. You could see a before and after picture. I didn't know that. I think it was actually Rex who pointed that out.
Hey,
yeah, dude, it's
your mic's doing the airport thing again, Sam. What is that?
AC unit.
Now we can't hear you at all. You fucking loser.
It's my vaginal dialysis machine. I am a woman.
Jesus Christ.
YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube 5 till midnight. Stan never made a custom name for us, so you just gotta put us in the search bar.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
You're lying.
It is streaming on my Facebook too. So
you're just like a man.
But we
always
want subs on YouTube, so please go subscribe to our YouTube.
To keep.
Yes.
Go follow Kyle on Facebook.
You just want to keep a trans woman down. Follow me on MySpace. Don't listen to Adam. He's a misogynist.
That's also true. Both things could be true. I could hate you and be a misogynist.
Sam, are you going on a date? Like, what is this?
No.
Date with Destiny.
You fucking like went and did your hair in the middle of the podcast. You
Is that
were
a
eating,
Yoo-hoo?
then
What
went
is
and
that?
did your hair.
It's a
you?
breakfast essentials.
Oh, what are you, 75?
No, I just ate an Uncrustable.
Yeah, but that's
I'm a-
actually better for you than that.
I'm a 29-year-old trans woman. I take the average of a child and an older person because in my trans identity as a woman, I am actually not a normal age woman, although it averages out that way. So that's like what I'm doing. But really, I'm half of a 5-year-old and half of a 75-year-old.
Okay, this
and
is
you average those out, and I'm 29.
He
This
is
is
a
the-
woman, dude. He did a whole podcast about astrological signs, dude. It was embarrassing.
This is the math I want you to do. I
my
want you
gal
to figure
pal.
out how to join the 42% and do that math.
Damn, dude.
That's fucking
My breakfast essentials stops me from unaliving myself.
Damn it. We got to break this company down. We got to
You're
get them,
telling me
we got to get them
trans
canceled.
people kill themselves because they don't get enough like chocolate milk? Is that what you're fucking saying? Dude?
These are the truths that the doctors don't want you to know
They
about.
should,
Damn.
they should make like the Got Milk campaign should be about that, for God's sakes.
You get strong bones, and also maybe your dick comes off.
Or at least you won't, unalive yourself.
Yeah. That stops you from joining the 42% if you drink chocolate milk.
I feel
Chocolate
like
milk
it's so
does
gay.
rule.
It's so gay that we have to say unalive. I feel
You
Yeah, I
forgot
know.
to say stunning. I'm also stunning. I'm not only brave.
You're pathetic and brave.
You can't speak to a woman like that. You are oppressing
we
me right
definitely
now.
can. We definitely can. It's so easy to. You can't fight back.
Yeah, dude. Patriarchy's on the rise.
Yeah,
Have you
dude.
been
I'll call
following
the
Twitter?
cyber police on you, dude. I
Where have
swear
you
to God.
Even though I hurt my hand today, I'll still fuck you up. Easy. You're a woman now. Even easier.
I will call the cyber police, and consequences will never be the same. You will be arrested.
Who's the
fuck
cyber
is
police?
cyber
Jews? Yeah.
police?
Like, who's the cyber-
Yeah, same thing.
Is it Elon Musk? Who is it? Is it Zuck? Is it Zuckerberg? Is that son of a bitch?
Wait, Adam, do you post on your Facebook a lot?
Never. Never.
Yeah.
I never use it.
Why?
Never use
Facebook's
it.
kind of like a dead platform.
Yeah. I only use Twitter and Instagram really, and not really in TikTok I guess sometimes, but not really
I
Instagram. It's pretty much
used to piss off like my family friends and high school friends, but then I was like, well, I don't know why I keep doing this, and I just jumped over to Twitter.
I always see
Yeah.
there's people that like I'll go through my memories from years ago and I'll see that people remove me. I'm like, oh, like I didn't even like get into it with them. And I don't know, man. I think most people who know me know that like if we disagree on something, I'm pretty easygoing. I don't fucking freak the fuck out or insult people. But like people just fucking can't handle. I mean, in 2020, I was sounding off. I was livid. So I know some people agreed and some people didn't. But then, yeah. So
Yeah, I caught a suspension on Facebook, so I stopped
Really?
posting on there. Yeah, like a 12
Yeah, me
hour
too.
or something, like
I've-
24 hours.
I've been banned on Facebook 7 times.
holy fuck, what'd you do?
Oh, a bunch. Honestly, I didn't think they would get you for hate speech against white people, but they do. And I was hate speeching white people in general because I thought I was safe. And this is not a joke, by the way. I actually did this. I apparently dehumanized Slovakians 4 times because I was talking shit to Slovakians. I was LARPing as a Hungarian nationalist, and I was saying that Slovakia wasn't a real country and stuff. And I was calling like Turks cockroaches. And they just kept banning me, and I kept doing it. And now I just don't go back.
It's very involved. I got banned on Facebook when I got my 2 years years ago, 3 years ago when I got my Bronco. I got it in blue. I love the color, but I made a joke on Facebook. I said, "Hey, got my Bronco finally." I said I wanted it in white, but they wouldn't let me get it. Right? Whatever. Dumb
Oh,
OJ
that's not
joke.
even that bad.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Oh.
Underneath that, my friend, God damn it, Sam. My friend wrote like a dumb comment, like he's like, "Oh man, be careful in that car," and I'm like, "Why are you planning on kidnapping my friend and holding him at gunpoint while he escaped from the police?" That got me banned or suspended
Yeah.
for whatever. And I was like, it's not even like it's an
Dude.
innocuous fucking joke.
I got suspended when somebody said something about like this was like in 2019 or 2020 that the UN was going to come into the country and like occupy the country, and I wrote back that like if that happens, they're going to get shot. Like we're going to shoot them. I don't even know if I said we, and I got banned for that, for violence. It's like, no, dude, you're allowed to defend your country. It's a normal thing.
Yeah,
But
they just look for words. That's
yeah.
it. Anyway, JC said Sam is so liberal he commits hate speech against white people. Facts.
Yeah.
Liberal Sam.
I would argue that, except for the generalized white people ones, which were just jokes, being racist against other groups of white people is actually the most conservative you can be. That's real conservatism, dude. That's like old school conservatism.
Yeah, that's like taking it back to like the gangs in New York, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Irish people should have never been allowed in the United States, or those dirty wops.
Hey.
Hey.
I don't take it back. Should not have.
Yeah.
The issues with immigration to this country started with the Catholic Eastern and Southern Europeans. And as one of them, ethnically, I agree.
Aren't you more Irish, though?
Yeah, but, you know, the dirty mix, not Western European for real. They have the lowest IQ in all of Europe.
First of all, I'm also English,
Italians?
so suck my dick.
Shut up, wop.
I mean,
One
mainly
drop
Italian.
rule.
That's the problem. That's
I
the
know.
problem.
I know.
I know.
Even if you were 1/8.
Oh, I'm 25% English because my dad is some. He's mostly Italian too, though. It's a real bummer. I am mostly Italian. Not bummer. I prefer it. Fuck your Western European faggotry. I mean,
By the way,
I guess Italy kind of is that, but you know what I meant.
Yeah, Smeagol is one of these extraordinarily racist people.
Nice. I didn't even know this was a thing, but all right.
That's because you're not attuned
crimes.
to advanced racism like I am.
What do you? What?
You're at basic levels of racism. I'm up here. You're down here. Sorry, typo. What?
What did Western whites call Eastern whites?
Well, I'm trying to read what he wrote. He said it's like oh fuck, hold on, wait. Yeah,
We
it's
just
like 100 years to
clicked
mix Anglos and Germans and Italians to get decent IQs in America.
Why'd you include Italians in there? The Anglos
Shut
and
up.
Germans mixed to get the high IQs, and then the Italians came in. They're like, "Whoa, baba booba, it's 75 IQ. I got my au pair and my goumage and we're gonna shoot each other." I don't give a shit how to pronounce it. I don't speak WAP. You Goomba ass.
Yeah, you speak faggotry instead.
They were though bringing in like they were emptying out prisons in Italy and sending them to America. So it wasn't even like, you know, nice Italian people.
They're not sending their best.
Yeah, yeah, they're not sending their best.
Oh, somebody's telling me my grandfather's parents who came off the boat with zero fucking skills or anything.
I don't know.
We're all up on the up and up. I don't know about that.
Send them back. Get them on a boat. I don't care what it costs. Get them back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't even know why my family. Well, I thought I had more German in me than I expected. It's where my name.
You're sub-Saharan, so shut up.
Well, I know how they got here.
Yeah, the Portuguese. Blame them. They escaped blame for they started the goddamn slave trade, and the Portuguese had to walk out of that all the goddamn time. It's crazy.
And then the Belgians were like the worst ones in the 19th century. Nobody cares about them. They're known for danishes and waffles. No, the Congo, way, way bigger, like a huge part of it.
Oh yeah, Congo too. Yeah. Blood diamonds, bro.
This is an IQ map of Europe.
Oh, dude, notice how Sam's is 32.
What is?
What?
Oh.
What do you mean
You're
32?
dumb. Remember you're dumb and we're all smarter than you? Go on.
Oh.
Where's Poland?
In the middle.
Poland. No, it's this one. 96. One above Ireland.
That's in the middle.
Man.
Wait, it's in the middle, first of all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
I'm
in
like-
the middle.
I'm like a
Poland, Central Europe. I didn't say it
geographical
wasn't.
fucking retard.
Yeah, no, you said it needs to be here. Like,
Oh, who's got the 100?
101
100?
is Sweden, right?
That's
or
Switzerland.
Finland? Switzerland? No, 101.
Oh, Finland's
Okay.
101.
Right above,
Finland.
no, right above 96, right above Italy.
That is Estonia.
Oh.
I just want to say I'm totally proud to say that I am, if it's 96, then that means I am 30 points higher than the average in Poland.
Well, thank God we're just not Albanian.
So if you combine my Italian and my Englishness, that's 99 plus 96 is what? Someone do math? What's the average of 99 and 96?
97.5.
Okay, I believe you. Sure. So I'm 97.5% smarter than you.
Really? Because you're the one who can't do math.
They don't have to.
You wop ass. Because
I'm stronger. I'm stronger than you too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but this was 2012. Like with all the immigration, I wonder if that's affected it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure it has.
Oh, facts. Oh yeah.
Look at Albania here, 82. I was incorrect actually, by the way.
Dumb.
Portugal's 94, Ireland's 95. But as far as Western Europe goes, like yeah, Ireland's the lowest. It's not like these guys weren't even in contention.
Retard.
Damn, dude.
Is that Amsterdam? Who's 99?
Smeagol, that's not true. That's way too high.
No way.
Yeah, that's not
No
true.
way. That's like genius level getting to like 130 is like getting to
It's
like
like
that high, crazy high. Yeah.
Yeah.
Auschwitz level? Yeah. That's what you're gonna
No,
say.
Ashkenazi level. Not Auschwitz level. I mean, I guess it's the same, but
I would guess that it would be average between like 95 and 105, but I would not put it up to a 150.
Well, the IQ
that's where
score-
most white are.
the 100 IQ score it's not an absolute. It's a relative scale. So 100 is based on the white is based on the average white male. Like that's where it comes from. I don't know how they calculate it now. I think it's the same thing, but that's what 100 is.
Thank you,
So,
Steve.
like,
He appreciated my Auschwitz joke.
He did. He did. I don't know why Turkey is included on this.
Because they're technically Europe too.
Technically my ass.
They are. Aren't they half Europe, half Asia?
No, dude, they're almost entirely Asia, and then they took this Greek city and a few counties over here.
There you go. That's Europe.
Okay. So because France owns an island in Polynesia, they're now Polynesian? Is that what
That's
we're doing
exactly
now?
how it works. Yeah, actually.
You are bad at math and geography.
That's exactly how it works. It's French Polynesia, stupid.
You win this round. Wop.
Thanks.
Okay, so follow me on MySpace.
Remember how Sam has a lower IQ than me, everybody? Just real quick. Remember how I have 121 IQ and Sam doesn't have that?
Yeah.
Anyway.
You had 121 IQ before you
No,
got punched
bitch.
in the head.
No, that was after my punch in the head days. Still have it. I'm just sad, depressed, and I have head pain all the time and head trauma. That's irrelevant. I'm still smarter than you. Go on. Give your plugs. Let's wrap up.
Go to my channel in the comments, Illegitimate Scholar. Click it. Subscribe to that. I got a linguist, PhD linguist episode's coming out tomorrow. Doc Brown. It was a really fun episode. Talked about bears, and we got bears. Okay.
He
Follow
means
me on
gay,
MySpace.
big hairy gay men. He meant.
You're the bear, dude. I mean, look
No, I'm
right
an
there.
otter.
That's you.
I'm an otter. I'm not a bear. I'm not big enough
Yeah.
to be a bear. Stupid.
Okay. Well, I'm
Kyle and I
an
are
otter.
otters. Kyle and I are otters. You're a twink, bitch.
You're too big to be otters. I'm
No,
an otter.
fucking not.
I am an otter.
I'm 185 pounds. I'm not.
I'm
Bear-
190 pounds. What do you want?
You're fat.
I'm a woman. You can't speak to me that way.
Yeah, you're fat and gross. I know. You're skinny fat. We said that when you were gone away trying to dress up like a lady.
I'm gonna report you to the cyber police, dude.
Good. Good.
Just
Don't
say
believe me that you're
Jews,
skinny fat.
dude.
Anyway, come see me do comedy. Go listen to Cult of Us podcast on YouTube, youtube.com/Cult of Us. I'll be in Texas in August. I think Kentucky actually too, and sometime future. And I'm in PA, New York, and New Jersey all the time. At Adam Nutter on Twitter. Go follow me there for all my dates. Thanks. Bye.
Nice. You can find me Komatovic on Twitter and all that good stuff. Mostly, you can find me on Facebook too if you still use it. CommonCron.com for all that stuff. End of the month, we're opening for Hinder and headlining Rock for Life on Friday night. In Liberty and Health this week, I think I have Jacob Winograd coming on Wednesday. And
Boo,
some
Jacob.
shows coming- Yeah.
Boo, Jacob. Boo, Jacob sucks. Unsubscribe from Jacob's podcast, everybody. If you guys like me, unsubscribe from Jacob's podcast.
But, some cool stuff going on in the future. Other than that, I feel like I have one other thing. Channel memberships. If you're into this kind of stuff, then I do have channel memberships. So if you come over and you like it, come check out my channel. $2.99 a month. I keep it very, very affordable. You get access to all my band's footage that I put up there, and I'm gonna probably start having like hangouts and stuff like that with some of the guests. But yeah, so Komatovic in Liberty and Health, Cognitive Vigilance, 5 till midnight, and a Common Crown.
Boom.
Yeah, me and Luke are going to have an episode out this week. Biting the Bullet. It's on your favorite podcatchers. At The Real Typo on Twitter. Go follow me there. That's all I got.
Also, chat, whoever isn't subscribed to our YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube. We're trying to grow it.
I am America first, not benefiting my purse. I never sell out the people to raise my net worth. The Second Amendment is there to always protect my first. A better rapper than Lupe, and I don't even have to curse. Let's keep the American dream alive and put an end to all lives. BLM raised billions, and what did they do for black lives? Politicians promise you the whole world, then they backslide. What happened to Hunter's laptop? You know I'm always strapped up. Gun rights are women's rights. Feminists been sold a lie. You can mess around and find out. Play stupid games, win a stupid prize. God bless the whole USA, even the ones who hate me. I'm still fighting for you today, and no super PAC paid me.
America first, the people are hurt. Confess in the street with nothing to eat and nowhere to work. Sending our daughters overseas and funding these wars. No love for these politicians if they not America first. America first, 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 America first.
That was terrible.
How bad was that?
Oh my god.
Just so we're clear, I didn't share that because I thought it was cool. I
No,
shared
know.
that to show you how bad it is right now.
Oh, it's so. I was just listening to Biggie, and I had to listen to that. What a 180.
Oh god. All
What
right.
a 180.
Go listen to good music to cleanse your palate.
Women need to be out of
crowd.
politics.
Repeal the 19th.